guys, Jim Chandler with Rock Your Best Vocals. I'm here to tell you, if you're trying to sing higher and you think you can't, there's some reasons maybe why. So stick around. I'm going to share with you what I do to try and sing higher. And so hopefully this works for you. I'm a professional singer and a vocal coach a professional singer for over 30 years and vocal coach for over 20 years. And from that, everything that I teach is through experience. It's not from books. I don't use a lot of terms, so this is almost kind of like the vocal coaching for dummies or something like that. It's just, I try to use simple explanations to help you with what's worked for me. So if you are one of these people that gets hung up on terms, or you want somebody to teach you like a vocal coach or singing teacher who has gone through all the books, this is not the place for you. Okay, this is a place for like older guys like me, older rock singers pretty much, or even like younger rock singers, younger male. That's who watches the channel mostly, is the younger male and older male rock singers, okay? Or that's the people that want to learn rock, okay? So, but in rock, they tend to sing higher, okay? So a lot of the guys tend to sing higher. Now, I have a very deep voice. Now, this is if my normal speaking voice is down here, and I can even get lower than that if I'm just like really rested, relaxed, and feeling lazy, and my voice is down here, which has that's kind of plagued me lately because I've gone into this resting lower. But anyway, that's just a little bit about me in terms of like why it's so naturally difficult for me to sing higher in a way, but it's also like I'm here to tell you that you can stretch your vocal cords. Like that was a C6, okay? So, and I'm going to explain to you like a few things. What I would suggest you do is that, see, vocal cords are, they're just like a muscle. You can stretch it out. And you're not going to be able to maybe stretch from a lower note into a higher note like right away, but you can do it fairly quick. But you have to be consistent every day and trying to kind of get a little bit higher and higher and higher. But what I'm going to share with you is that I used to think you had to push more air, so singing through your falsetto or whatever, that you have to kind of push more air. And that's the opposite rings true. If you try to push more air, that just gets your vocal cords vibrating too much. So at the end of this, I'm going to share with you something that will help you learn a lot more of this in depth, because a lot of it is about support, your breath management of support. To explain, your vocal cords don't need a lot of air going through them to actually make a sound. It's something that works off what's called the Bernoulli principle. And if you know about this, or you go and say like, okay, that's not right, then okay, I'm sorry if that's not right, but this is how I learned it, and this is how I explain it to kind of make sense. The Bernoulli principle is like an airplane wing. You're driving in an airplane, and you're going down the runway, and you need to get fast enough, just enough so that when that air passes over the wing at such a speed, the wing can tilt and get lift off of the way that the airplane wing is shaped. You get lift, and that's how the airplane will take flight, go off the ground. It's because you need just enough air. So like that, So like that with the Bernoulli principle is how your vocal cords work. They're apart like this when you're just breathing naturally. And then when you put a little bit of air through them, they come together. But if you put too much air through them, they really slam together violently. Now, this doesn't demonstrate exactly that they're more violent, but when you put a lot of air through, it dries out the vocal cords. You don't need a lot of air to go through. And what I've found in my experience, because I have to sing the higher, like, like the high, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody who loves me. I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat. I want to feel the heat. Okay, so I'm holding back the air because you don't need that much air to make that sound. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest if you want to sing higher is to every day, well, first of all, I'm going to suggest download this app. It's called Tiny Piano. Okay, so let me just show you. So on this, search suggestions, you'll see Tiny Piano. Okay, that's what it looks like. So you download your Tiny Piano and you bring it up on whatever you use. That's what it looks like. And it's got all the notes on there. So it's really pretty cool if you don't have a piano. I do have a piano, but I don't even have it plugged in. It's really pretty lame. It's quite a really nice piano, but it's not even like plugged in. I can play the piano a little bit. I just don't enjoy it. I like playing these more. I just don't. I don't know. Sometimes I sit down, but sometimes, like 10 years ago, let's just say. Okay, so, and I'm not going to edit this video, and I keep saying that I'm not going to edit it, but I'm really, really not going to edit this because I'm dedicated to uploading every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you're watching this, stick around, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you see these every Tuesday and Thursday. I put together tips and things like that from my own experience, how to sing like different people, how to get different rock sounds and rock distortions and things like that. So I try to share things from my experience as a rock singer, what's worked for me over time, and as an older rock singer, okay, because I'm old now, okay. So I'm really gonna get into it because I don't feel as old as when I say it. Just seems okay. I'm 53, okay, but I don't like saying that because I still feel like I'm like 18, 19 years old, and probably mentally still. So there you go. I just wanted to share with you that quick tip on how you can sing higher. Download the Tiny Piano app. It's not sponsored. I don't get any money. Why would I? It's just an app. But it's helped me to kind of stretch higher. I use sirens kind of every day. And every time I do a siren, I try to go higher and higher and lower. And it helps when you get up to the higher range to kind of push up through the nasal, to get that nasal flow, that nasal resonance. and just try to go. You may not be able to go that high now, but every day practice those sirens up and down. Every time you go higher, just try to go a little bit higher. You don't even have to like use the app to try to go higher. You just go, oh, 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 every time now I'm doing it fast just for the video, but that just goes to show you there's a few things that you can work on there to try and stretch your range. And if you think maybe you lost your falsetto or something like that, maybe you're blowing too much air through it. That could be why you lost it in the first place. So start off with just the tiniest amount of air, like you're like trying to hold back air, like as if you jumped underwater and you're just trying to hold back air. You don't want to make any bubbles, so you only need that tiny little, almost like you're trying to not make any noise. You can hear how like it's kind of cutting in and out because I'm just trying to use the smallest amount of air to make any sound. And then if you want to get it more powerful, so where you're like, ow! Link down below for singing support secrets. That will help you to get more power in your high range. It will help you to extend. So there's a lot in that. It's a very short course. It's for free. Click it down below and share it. And it will give you so many tips, because singing support, all about your breath management, that's will get you 80% of the results in your voice. So, and it's 20% of what you'll learn. So click the link down below, and that will help you with not only getting higher, singing higher, but actually adding power into it. So it's a very comprehensive but simple to understand 3 videos, and they're all very short. I give you an exercise, things like that. So I would invite you to click that down below and just see what you think. It's free. All you have to do is sign up, and then you get the access to it immediately. And I would love it if you leave me feedback on that. So until the next video, rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better. See you then. Thank you. Bye.